We are continuing breaking news and following what we're just learning out of New York right now. Emergency crews have rushed a person away on a stretcher after that person set himself on fire, according to a witness. This was outside the New York courthouse where jury selection was taking place in former President Donald Trump's hush money criminal case. NBC News is now reporting that this happened inside the designated protest area. As of right now, it's pretty limited with the information we have. Of course, we're going to bring you information as soon as we learn it ourselves. It was just moments before that story broke that we also learned that a full jury had been seated in that hush money case. That means we are one step closer to opening statements for the first criminal trial of a former U.S. president. Lawyers spent days quizzing dozens of New Yorkers to find a jury that was vowing to put aside their personal views and impartiality and judge whether the presumptive Republican presidential nominee is guilty or not. The jury is made up of 12 people and 6 alternates, including a sales professional, a software engineer, an English teacher, and multiple lawyers as well. Trump pleaded not guilty to 34 counts of falsifying business records related to payments made to an adult film actor at the end of the 2016 election cycle. Investigators say that she was asked to stay quiet about an alleged affair. Trump has denied any wrongdoing. Again, as we learn more as well, we will continue to update you through the networks of 9 News throughout the day. Want to give you a live look right now at the high country. We are waiting for another round and some more snow to move in tonight. This is a live look around the state from the Denver metro area up to Bow Mountain and Boulder, along with Greeley. Lots of the parts of the state will probably be waking up to some fresh snow. The good news, though, Keely, is that at least it'll be Saturday, so it won't be rush hour traffic. Families won't be getting out to get to school or anything like that. And we've dealt with worse.
Yeah, and the second half of the weekend is looking fantastic. We've got sunny skies for Sunday, but yes, we have another round of very winter-like weather moving in tonight. And we're going to see some fairly heavy snow after midnight, not just in the mountains. This event not just for the high elevations, but also for the plains and the metro area. So again, here in the metro area, we are expecting anywhere from about 2 to 5 inches of snow by tomorrow morning, 2 to 4 inches falling overnight, with another inch or so tomorrow morning. It is certainly chilly out there right now. We're at 39 degrees out at DIA. The winds out of the west only 6 miles per hour, but temperatures really in the 30s and 40s across the plains. Have to head south to get to the 50s. We're looking at 40s and 50s up in the high country as well, close to 70 out in Grand Junction. Taking a look at our HD Doppler radar, there is that band of snow. This is kind of a banding event, so we're continuing to see the snow in the foothills, really just starting to move out of the Boulder area, but it was been snowing there for quite some time throughout the morning and starting to transition to rain. Still winter-like weather there, but again, we're going to see that shift as we head into the afternoon. We're getting to breaking it right now, but we will see the showers return this afternoon to the metro area and then transition to snow right around 8 o'clock. We'll give you a better timeline, kind of mark that down for you as we head through the afternoon, and we'll go into detail a bit more on that coming up in your full forecast in just a bit.
All right, thanks so much for that, Keely. Developing this afternoon, a judge has sentenced Coben Porter to 6 years in prison for killing someone in a DUI crash last year. Coben is the younger brother of Nugget star Michael Porter Jr. and a former basketball player at DU. The crash happened in January of last year near DU's campus. Police say Porter was driving drunk when he hit another car. That driver, 42-year-old Kathy Rothman, died at the scene. Her passenger was also seriously hurt. Today at his brother's sentencing, Nugget star Michael Porter Jr. did speak, talking about Coben's character.
I wish I could, trade places with you and take this on for you, but I know if there's anybody that will make it right and make any good possible come out of this situation is you.
Coben Porter pleaded guilty in February, and along with 6 years in prison, he will also get 3 years parole once he is released. The hearing to arraign a man accused of setting a deadly home fire in Green Valley Ranch has been postponed once again now. Kevin Bowie was set to be arraigned this morning on murder charges related to that 2020 house fire that killed 5 family members, including 2 kids. His hearing has now been moved to May 3rd. At this point, it's unclear why today's hearing was postponed. Also happening right now in central Colorado, Highway 50 west of Gunnison is shut down because of a cracking bridge. The state transportation department found a surface crack during inspections, ended up closing the bridge immediately. At this time, we don't know when it's going to be back open. This is the bridge that's over Blue Mesa Reservoir between Gunnison and Montrose. With that Highway 50 closure, the only way to get from Gunnison to Montrose right now, or vice versa, is detouring hours to the north to I-70 in Vail or hours south to Highway 160 through Pagosa Springs. This morning in Oklahoma City, they marked 29 years since the deadly bombing at a federal building. At 9:02 on April 19, 1995, a rental truck filled with explosives was detonated. 168 people were killed, including 19 children at a daycare inside that building. Timothy McVeigh and Terry Nichols were convicted in that attack. McVeigh was convicted and executed by lethal injection in 2001. Nichols was convicted and is serving his term in prison right now. This morning, a remembrance ceremony was held at the Oklahoma City National Memorial and Museum. 168 seconds of silence is observed every year, 1 second for each person who lost their life. Then family and friends also read out loud the names of all of the people they lost. Tomorrow marks 25 years since the Columbine High School shooting. In the years since, we have heard from the families of the 12 students and the 1 teacher who died. The mother of Kelly Fleming told us that this felt like the right time to share a remarkable story with us.
My name is Dee Fleming, and my daughter Kelly was one of the students at Columbine that lost her life, and she was 16 years old. I felt a little nudge from Kelly that this would be a great time. It's hard to even wrap my mind around the fact it's been 25 years since we last saw her and since I last hugged her. And I'll go ahead and read the story that I've been handing out to people over these last 24 years, and it's called The Gift of an Angel. Even as I write these words, it still doesn't seem possible. It's because of Kelly's death that I happened to find myself at Columbine High School the week before Christmas 2000. Construction had begun on the New Hope Columbine Memorial Library at the school. I suddenly found myself gazing up at the windows where the old library had been. I began talking to Kelly and praying to God that she was truly happy and at peace. Almost immediately, a movement caught my eye, and I realized that there was a figure moving across the window of the old library. I knew instantly I was looking at an angel. There wasn't a doubt in my mind. She was so clear to me, she was elegant, and she was gliding or floating across the front of the building. I was elated, overjoyed, and very thankful. And this is a photo of the image going across the front of the building that I was able to capture. It all happened so fast, and I was just in amazement on a little Kodak Instamatic camera. Kelly was there nudging us all along. I truly believe she let us know when it was our time to quit concentrating on her death and celebrate her life. And I knew from the get-go I needed to know she was okay, and I needed to know she was at peace. And she didn't waste any time in sending me some little signs. It was just such a blessing for her and God to send me such a special gift.